reason why I wanted to do an Orville fan film, Seth MacFarlane was a huge fan like me of Star Trek. He even did his own Star Trek fan films, which I thought was awesome. The fact that he was able to put a show together to pay homage to The Next Generation and a lot of other sci-fi shows. So to be able to collaborate with all these great people. I had Joe Colton, who worked with me on my Star Trek projects and other projects in the past. I had her with John Royster, then working with my boy Brian Terranova, who I did a Doctor Who series with Legacy. He and I sat down, I did a treatment. Brian came over and we came out with a good storyline. I wanted to work with some new people. My boy JP from Egotastic Fun Time, he promoted so much positivity and he had such a love for the Orville like I do. I wanted him to collaborate with me. He knew exactly, he fit right in. He just fit right in to what the story I wanted to tell within taking place in the Orville universe. My character, David Gerald, is basically conflicted because he has the potential of being an awesome captain, but he's conflicted from his past because of his father. His father who means well, but he steps in too much.
Well, the way that I got hooked up with A Planetary Step is because Eric Moran, the creator of Planetary Step, is a huge Orville fan. He's a huge Star Trek fan, so he reached out to me knowing how much I love the Orville. He asked me to be a part of this fan production. He wanted to do a fun, nice little story that takes place in the Orville universe, and he was kind enough to let me be part of it. He asked me to do it. I said yes, absolutely. If it's for the Orville, I am there. Whatever you need. So I recorded my parts. The role of Alex. Alex, of course, is Dave's friend, but he's kind of the Gordon Malloy type, which pretty much is my type. I got typecast, but it's the right type, of course. A lot of fun working on this. It was Eric sent me the script. It was a work in progress at the time. He wanted, he said, this is basically what it is, but I want to kind of do this. I want to kind of do that. I took some liberties with some of the dialogue on my end. I was like, hey, wouldn't this be fun to do? Or this little joke here or there. We're 1,000 miles apart. I'm in the middle of the country. He's on one side of the country. And so we practice over Skype, reading our lines to each other and practicing. And then I went ahead separately I made a recording of our conversation to kind of get the feel of what our relationship was together in conversation. I filmed my stuff separately, leaving a lot of space in between, so they could get shots of me just kind of staring, listening to Dave talk. And I sent it over. They incorporated it into the final production, and it all seemed we seemed to play off each other pretty well, even though we weren't really there together at the same time. Maybe next time. Maybe when we do A Planetary Step Part 2, which hopefully will happen someday.
So, what was it like working with Eric? This is probably like the third or fourth project I work with him. It's always fun. It's very intense. Sometimes when you get him laughing, he can't get out of it.
We hope you're not.
Oh no, that's all there.
Considered for the big chair. Why are you giggling? Yeah, sometimes I'll misstep my lines or say something and then he can't get back. And then he's got to do this little Moz thing where he's like,
oh my God.
All right.
He's a little sensitive about his Lamaze breathing. It's fine. So my character is Lorraine. It's like the futuristic Karen. She's pretty intense, very concerned about her friend, and they then promoted me to captain.
My character in this film is Admiral Perry, and I'm moving up Commander Gerald to be Captain Gerald on the Eisenberg. I mean, every time it's just a blast. We get together, you learn something about each other. In the cast, you get the chance to expand your talents and knowledge, and especially you get to do things that you thought you'd never be able to do. It was a dream that I had when we was going through high school. I met Bill, which is Eric's brother, in the drama class in high school. being involved in the play, and our friendship just grew from there. You know, so it's just really great. And then you get to do things that you thought you'd never do, and especially at this point in my life, being able just to enjoy making films, enjoy meeting people, you know, and sharing in their goals and dreams of what helping the project come to life.
I'm Jason Richardson. I'm the director of this short, and I'm good friends with Eric Moran and Joe Coulter, everyone involved. And Eric hit me up and was like, hey, you know, we've worked on projects together. He's helped me out with a few of my commercials and live action shoots that I've done on Cartoon Network. So like having somebody like this guy come to me and say, hey, I want you in on a project. I was like, yeah, no probs. I got you. So I came in, he was like, you're the director. I was like, word, got that. Been doing that. Do it again. I love him. I don't know where you at though.
Right here, man.
He
Love
right
you too, man.
He getting emotional, because that's what I do. I make black men cry. What?
You're always making me cry. You're always making me cry. Okay, ready?
My character in this role is golly.
I love his wife.
And I'm a hoe.
You know what? I believe that.
And as I always like to say to my fellow Orvillians, Jalo Jalong and prosper.